Welcome back to Rock Reacts, where this rock singer and professional rock singer, professional vocal coach, reacts to anything that you guys request. So put your requests down below in the comments. And today we have a very special episode because this is, as you can see, green in the back, money. And I'm kind of dressed up a little bit like the thumbnail. If you guys haven't seen, Ren just dropped this. Well, you guys already know because you probably clicked on it because you said you want to see it. Anyway, so I'm not like divulging any secrets. But if you don't follow me, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification where you can see my next Ren reaction, which I've already just done, but I didn't realize he was going to drop this song. And so I thought I'd react to this because it's like hot off the press. Anyway, so money ties. Let's get into this. Got the tie, got the money in the background. Let's check this out. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments below if you've already seen this and what you think of the video already. It's my first time watching, so I'm excited to see what's in store here.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content.
Ooh, fresh out of the gate with some deep philosophical insights. I really love that about Ren. He's very mature in his thinking. I think he has a great philosophy. I think that with what I've seen from him as well, he's got a really good work ethic, very creative, always putting stuff out. And that shows with him putting a quote in this like this as well. I just want to go back and just see again what this is saying again.
Godliness with contentment is great gain.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. So if you're happy with what you have and you're, I suppose, grateful, I guess that's what that's saying. If we're grateful for what we have, whatever little or great that might be.
For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world.
That's a brilliant, I mean, like, look, ashes to ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We came in with nothing and we will leave with nothing. The only thing that we have is our experience. That's brilliant. I love that.
But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into...
Oh, okay. I can kind of see where this is going. Yeah, it looks like I saw a post that he did something about greed. Now I didn't read the whole post because anyway, like I'm not a great reader of things on the phone, and that's where I kind of watch a lot of videos, but I saw the anyway, yeah, okay, excuses. I can read, but there's a great quote. Those who don't read are no better off than those who can't read. So, okay, note to self, read more, okay, and especially read Ren's post before you go and react to it. But the contentment, if we have clothing and food, great message. So many people in the world actually don't have one or the other, so it's always great to be grateful. Great to be grateful.
Snare into many senseless
Let me go back to this.
clothing. With these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation.
I love the music in the background. Very kind of, you know, with the strings and everything, reminiscent of kind of like a Wizard of Ozzy kind of thing. I mean, let me know if you hear that.
If we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is...
That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, everybody that I can think of desires money, but money is nothing really when it comes down to it. Money is just it's an energy. It's a tool to get things that we want or desire or need to stay alive. So, but the love of only money at the expense of anything else is tragic. It's one of the tragedies of history throughout time. So it is through craving that some have wandered away from the path. Oh yes, the path of heart.
Through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit, and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bit of pill to swallow.
I love his tone. It's such a clear, clean kind of, not nasally in a bad way, but nasally in the flow of the. You but you're pushing through the, it's very open. It's very cool. It's very youthful and pure and powerful.
The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil.
Whoa, that is cool. Wow, the lyrics. Listen to those lyrics.
The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give.
Your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. Of course, yes, give love. When you give love unconditionally, you experience that love by giving that love. You don't need to have a love come back to you, because in the giving of the love comes from you.
If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the...
Will you die with a grin? When you're lying slowly dying, will you die with a grin? He's brilliant. I love it.
Root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when
I want to go back to that beginning. I got to go back to the beginning.
Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Bren.
Listen to that compression in his voice. Listen to that. It's brilliant. I love it.
Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me...
You start to compromise. That's really, he's compressing. So he's like, kind of, you start to compromise. So when the reason why you would do that is because you're compressing the air from your diaphragm up and kind of stopping it here, so whatever air you have in your lungs will last longer through a line. And when rappers do like long lines, they need a lot of air. So, and to make the sound come out like this, and to get that whole line out, it's almost like you can almost hear like how he's holding the breath back. Listen.
Like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let
you start to compromise the means with dollars. I gotta listen to the words. What's the words he's saying?
Means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me
dollars, morals get bloody? I don't know what he's saying. Let me know in the comments below if you know the lyrics. I was never really good on lyrics. Growing up before the internet and stuff like that, you had to like listen to a song. It took you hours to write down on a notepad what you thought the person was saying. And then that would stick for years because you thought that that's what he or she said. And then come to find out later when you can actually access what the person said, it's like completely way above. That reminds me, I have a daughter, and when she was, I have two daughters, I should say, and the younger one, when she would hear the word Hong Kong, she thought it was the words honk ong. So she goes honk ong, Hong Kong, honk ong. Anyway, I digress.
Tell you a little story about a boy named Bren, born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much but
March 1990. Wow. That's insane. He's a year younger than my oldest child, my son. I have a son that was born in February of 1990, so that's crazy.
Mom and Dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never.
I love how he just has this kind of this introspection that comes out in his music. And, for example, he's looking in the mirror there, and you could see he really brings his internal thoughts to life and with such feeling. And that is true art, when you have that ability to just let go of any inhibitions and put your feelings out on words and in music, and just let the world do with what it wants to, with whatever it is. It's amazing. I love it.
Let this world make you bitter like me, because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me.
It's sweet that he's addressing his sister in this. It's like kind of quite emotional. Like, you just see that's music there. That is brilliant. That when you get somebody that's like puts such emotion into their art, it pulls us in to their world. That's beautiful. I love it. I love this.
Fly when I. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure and the.
You hear that little, that together, right here on this.
Feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give.
Together. He's really, that emotion's coming out, and he's really just. And that kind of release of that pain, great.
Of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous, fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. Fuck the world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall, because money makes money.
Because I love how he, because. Great. It kind of reminds me of, I just saw a video recently of Eminem talking about 50 Cent's rap, 50 Cent's rap, the rap of 50 Cent in 8 Mile. And he was doing the rap, and there was those kind of, those kind of high note in the, such color, such ability to move throughout the vocal range is amazing. I just have to go back to this. I love this. Okay, he's going to get... I love this. Where he's obviously... Well, obviously, but in my mind, what I'm seeing from this, he's seeing the purity of his sister, and then he's starting to kind of well up with a bit of anger about the bitterness of the world. In my mind, I mean, maybe I'm picking it up wrong.
The pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous, fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. Fuck.
I love, and he's got that
the pressure and the pressure makes it.
That listen to the higher harmony.
I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous, fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. Fuck a world.
Yeah.
Of the pressure and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck
police, fuck police. And he's fuck police, He's a little bit of a, I think it's like a fifth.
Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall because money.
Yes. The forces that divide us. This one's for you. The forces that divide us. We don't like to be divided. We're one. We're all one. One human family being divided by the powers that be up at the top, trying to make people fight over paper. So we kill each other. Man, you deep, man. You deep, my brother. Man. A little wink here of the queen.
Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in.
Yes, money makes a sick boy sicker somehow. You go to a doctor and they give you medication. And for me, someone has an autoimmune disorder, Hashimoto's. I've done so much study on different things. Number one, they wanted to put me on a statin. And I found a lot of information about the negative side effects. And some of them just wouldn't hear it. But the thing is that the side effects bring other medication. So, money makes the sick boy sicker.
Money run the
yes.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow.
See, look at, I mean, that's it. Money. He's talking about the money is the root of all evil. And all the stuff with the, like, I'm not going to get too, like, political or anything like that, but, like, with keeping people down in certain places and allowing people to be marginalized creates this hunger, this need, this desire to have what the other people have because the other people have been marginalized. And you could argue, yeah, everyone has the possibility to do things to make their life better. To some extent, that's true, but a lot of people are marginalized. And what happens is then they fight with each other or rob, steal, have to deal drugs, whatever the thing is to try and stay alive. And you know, if it was just a bunch of people living on a planet that didn't have somebody oppressing people, I think things would be different. I like to think things would be different. I'm very optimistic. I'm very idealistic. Anyway, maybe he is too. I don't know.
Money makes open case closed. Money bend love, make war, make goals. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives. Money both. Money isn't. Money's just that. Money's just a concept. People are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money.
I love that. Feed up the fire is really good. That clarity in his voice. When I say that kind of nasal resonance, that clarity in his voice is just lovely in here. It's just lovely. That. Let me hear that again. Money. I try. That's so, he's got good vocal cord closure on that. People try, and very good nasal resonance. That's, I don't know, for me, like, I love to hear that because, for someone who I've had horrible sinuses all my life, and I just love to hear somebody that doesn't. Money's just money, both. Money isn't money's just that. Money's just a concept. People are trying. Money's just that. Money's just a concept. Like I said at the beginning, money is energy. It's a tool. Up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, eh. Money lies, eh. Money ties, money tie. Oh. Whoa, he's good with it. No people, no profit. Money ties, is that like, I'm just getting this now. Slow, I guess. Monetize. Monetize? Money ties? Money lies? No people, no profit. And he exits stage down the stairs. Woo! Let me know what you guys think. If you powered through all of this, then give yourself a big pat on the back, because I know I waffled a lot, but like this is a very deep philosophical thing for me, because I've grown up always wanting to be rich, always wanting more money, and so many people do. I understand that, but now I've gone to a place where I can feel rich all day long, every day, just by being grateful. So I hope that you can find gratitude in your day, and I am very grateful for you watching this thing and sticking all the way through. If you liked this, like and subscribe so you can see my next Rand video that's coming up very soon. Very soon. Thank you very much. Rock Reacts. Bye.